Appreciate y'all for hopping up in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We back with another one. This is the first time I just realized I ain't seen Agent get interviewed. Like, I seen Kai's interview with Complex. I haven't seen Duke give an interview for real. I haven't seen, I've seen Phantom give an interview to Adam on No Jumper. Kai did an interview with Complex. I haven't seen Duke do anything. I haven't seen Davis or Chris do anything. This is our first time watching Agent actually, be Agent, the good conversationalist he is about AMP. So, like, comment, subscribe, man. We're going to chill through this one. This is about an hour long. A lot of clips going to come out of this shit. So, actually, let us check the audio real quick before we even do this one. Make sure this shit is solid.
Everything 2 hour motherfucker, yes sir.
Let me see. Clean up my they created. Damn, why that bitch didn't load? Alright, man, we back.
Do the better reward.
Okay.
Can I follow you on the ground? It ain't stranger danger in my eyes. Like,
You wouldn't have heard of it. Oh, back home?
yeah.
I knew it.
I'm saying Houston. I was out here visiting my cousin on how to win this money.
And he got a whole girl, look like. So we need to turn this up. Hey, I'm checking this motherfucking audio before we get into this hour, motherfucker. Make sure we straight. All right, let's get it.
Very special guest, Agent Zero, in the AMP compound. We're going to talk to him about his life, about streaming, and all sorts of things. So very happy to bring you this episode. Without further ado, let's begin. Hello, folks. We're here in the beautiful mountain scenery near Atlanta, Georgia. The birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day, and I'm here with a special man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing splendid, man.
Good to see you, man.
You too, dog.
Our paths have connected on the internet, but now we get to see each other in real life.
Excellent.
And I am absolutely astonished. The house that streaming is built, and arguably you guys are the biggest streaming house in the entire country, the world.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I don't know.
I'm talking about the AMP house. If you guys aren't familiar, amp up and get with the program. But arguably, for sure in the country. I don't know what Chinese streamers got going on.
Nah, they probably got some big shit in China.
Yeah.
Did you see that list of the biggest 100 YouTubers? Bro, like 40 of them was like Indian channels. It's like Sony Music Vivo is 39. So there's probably some Indian nigga that's touched like really, really good too.
And there's like some weird like child unboxing toy channels that have like.
Those is up too.
That seems like such a weird business to like have your 6-year-old like on the clock, like Ryan, we gotta get up. Tonka just sent us some new shit. Like don't dilly dally. Like let's go.
They just ruined toys for that kid, man.
Do you feel like it's possible to grow up healthy as a 6-year-old with 40 million subscribers?
I feel like it could be healthy. You're just not gonna be normal. Feel me? Like each kid, most of us kind of like oddly grew up very similar. Like you had Hot Wheels growing up. Mm-hmm. It's so common. Like we just all have so much common things that we grew up together. Like, but if you grew up and you have 40 million subs, there's nothing you're not gonna be able to relate to shit.
Well, also the idea that you are a business and your parents know that.
And you're the star.
Yeah, and it's like showing. I just feel like that kid is gonna one day have that's the kid that like goes out to Bali and does mushrooms because they have to like refine themselves because they never got to enjoy their childhood, you know?
Yeah, on some Michael Jackson shit.
So give us a little look into the world of streaming because it honestly blows my mind. Like, I don't know what you think about this, but the fact that there's people that like they're tuning in to watch you and you're sitting in front of a screen just talking about stuff, and there are thousands and thousands of people that will watch. Does that blow your mind?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's nuts. Like, and the matter I realize is you can also just travel the world and experience shit, and they'll just watch. But like, I watch streams too, so I get it completely. Like, there's people I like watching them because like it's fun to watch them do something. Like, I could play a scary game, but it's fun to watch him play a scary game. Like, I could play Madden, but it's funnier to watch Flight play Madden sometimes. You feel me? So like, it just depends, bro. But like, I don't know. It's a crazy world. So like, you just spark up. You could do anything. I could react to a video. I could like, I went to a car meet last week. Week before that, we were in the UK. We were doing a whole bunch of like IRL streams out there. We had a house out in the UK for a little bit. Like, you could do whatever you want, bro. You know, iCarly's been doing this since time.
She's a streamer?
Yeah, iCarly?
Yeah.
Yeah, since time, bro. She used to spark up in her room with her friends, Freddie and Sam, and they used to just get busy doing dumb shit. That's really what we do, bro.
What do you think it says about people if they're willing to spend so much time kind of vicariously living?
we do it in all ways though. Like we don't play basketball. We watch LeBron play basketball.
Sure.
Like we do it in every way. Like there's gonna be someone better than you at something, and sometimes you just want to see him do it. Like I'm not the best gamer, so it's nice to watch Shroud because he's really good at games, so he can show me some stuff that I would never be able to see. Like it's nice to watch LeBron do it because I would never be able to play basketball the way he plays basketball. I think like if you're too deep in to where like your whole personality is another person, or like for example, like if you got your hair cut. Imagine if there was like millions of people like, oh my God, he changed his hair. It starts trending on Twitter like he changed
That's
his
insane,
haircut
dude.
changed. Like that's parasocial and deranged. But like I think there's a healthy way to do it where you're just enjoying entertainment. I feel like entertainment is like essential.
What I really like about you when you react to stuff is because I would say there's two main streamers or reactors that I watch to. It's you and DJ Ghost. And why I like you two is because you actually have you have a lot of layers to add to the conversation. Some streamers I watch, all it is W chat, yo chat, chat. Like there's a bird outside my window, chat. I'm like, no disrespect, but I don't get the allure of the W chat world. Like, what did you do before this? Were you like a philosopher? Were you gonna be an English major? Like, what was your?
I went to school. I wanted to do everything growing up, man. I just learned all the things I like doing. But I went to school for sport management. I went to uni for sport management. I really went to be.
Did you grow up around here?
Nah, Toronto.
You're a Canadian?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Good to have you
I've been
here.
here for 4 years now.
Wow.
It's great.
Do you have an official passport? You on visa? How's that situation?
Yeah, I'm on a visa. There's some reasons why I can't get a green card yet, but I can get one whenever I want. Yeah, it's just things are great out here. It's just it's not home. You feel me? Like you're from Milwaukee, right? Like things you like about Milwaukee, there's no other place on planet Earth that's gonna be able to replicate it. So you just have to learn to love the next place you're in for what it is instead of for what it's not. Instead of just thinking about like, damn, Milwaukee does this better. You just have to appreciate that like this is the way this place is, man. And then when you leave that next place, you're gonna love things about that the next place doesn't have. So each place just kind of has its own pros and cons, but it's calm out here in Atlanta.
Would you say that you are 100% an optimist? You seem like you have a very good way of framing things.
Yeah, I try to be, but there's so much things to be positive about. There's way more things to be positive about than negative about. Bro, we live in America. What the fuck?
Dude, but people don't realize that anymore, that it's a blessing, it's a privilege,
insane.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
What's the Canadian perspective on America? What's your outside commentary tell you?
To be fair, I grew up with a lot of American friends because a lot of my friends I met through YouTube and the internet on like Skype days, Discord, just playing games and stuff. So I never really felt a big separation between like, oh, those are my American friends, those are my Canadian friends. I think I could relate to my Canadian friends a little bit more. But America's so big though, like you're not gonna be the same as like a nigga from Florida.
Yeah.
Like completely different cultures, and like there's so much cool shit out there. So like you can bump into somebody from like New Orleans and like they're fucking hilarious.
There's so many flavors to encounter.
Yes, bro. So it's like it's not even like America's one thing or an American is one thing. It's so many different types.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is there's a popular narrative right now that it's like okay to shit on America. It's popular to be like, oh, this place is a third world with the Gucci belt on. Like, and
Go
it's
to
like,
a third world, bro.
Why?
Those people have not been.
But why is that coming along in our national conversation, do you think?
It's just easy to hate on whatever is popular. Like LeBron's easy to hate on because everyone loves him. You feel me? Like Drake is easy to hate on because everybody loves him. Bro, people die to come here to America. People deadass die to come here. Go to Africa. Ask them, would you rather have something they value a lot? Would you rather have a degree or a visa? Like 100% of people is gonna say both.
That's a fact. But biggest difference is they come here to make their bread. They would not die. They don't die to actually indulge in the culture here. So it's a big difference. Like a lot of people don't state that fact. Like they come here, they make their bread, and they send their bread back to their hometown, their home country. You know, it's a great place to make money. It's a great place to have fun and indulge in the freedoms that we get. But don't get that shit fucked up, bro. The cultures that we encourage here are not healthy. A lot of this shit we do here isn't healthy. And it's not encouraged to be healthy. So thankfully you have the freedom to kind of, curate your own life. But it comes with a price. And the price is your blood, sweat, and fucking tears. So, just go hard, go crazy. But that is definitely true. But you find your home and travel, and you'll appreciate America for sure. But you'll also appreciate the shit that it lacks.
Visa, because they see this place as an opportunity. My parents moved from Ethiopia. My dad bounced around a lot as a refugee, and then eventually he found a home in Canada, and like he was a taxi driver. But that's an opportunity, and he set us up to be able to do this. That was an opportunity. You can't do that where he grew up. It's impossible.
I think that's the beautiful thing about the American dream is that someone with a great work ethic and great attitude can come out of a war-torn country and lay the foundation for their family to absolutely take off.
the
And
rest
it's
of
up
their
to you if you
lives.
want to take that gift. But I think I love the immigrant story, man, because the immigrants in this country are the ones that are the entrepreneurs, the innovators, the ones that get things done. What was happening in Ethiopia that led him to leave?
So certain countries just have like very strict laws when it comes to military and stuff like that. Like South Korea is probably the most strict.
Like mandatory military service?
Yeah, Ethiopia wasn't mandatory, but around the time he was supposed to go to uni, I don't know all the details, to be honest with you. Something happened where he just had to leave, so he bounced around a lot. I think he went from Djibouti to Italy to. There's a whole bunch of places he went to.
He got his passport stamped, huh?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah,
Or
has
he
a lot
got
of-
there, let's
bro,
just say.
he has a lot of stories. Bro, every time I see my dad, he has a new story. I've known him for way too long to hear like news stories about. The last time I seen him, he was showing me pictures of him when he was like 20, and I was like, that's so crazy. Life is so insane, man.
I'm gonna guess by your vocabulary and how you think about the world. Are you a reader, or were you a reader as a kid?
As a kid, I became more. I was early days. I was a reader. Like I don't know why. I hated the idea of being average. So like, if we went to the library in first grade, and I'm like, I just like picking out a difficult book. You feel me? And then like, if we was at the gym and we were playing basketball, I just like hitting the toughest shot. Like I just like doing shit that was like harder and better or whatever. But then eventually, video came out, and I lost all interest in text. I became a video person. If there was an assignment, I'm making a video. And since I was like 12, I've been making videos, and not like on some Mickey Mouse shit. Like on God, every day of my life. If I'm not like,
Not
with
on
my,
some Mickey Mouse shit.
yeah, just like every day, bro. Every day I was doing that. Like I was rushing home to make videos.
What kind of videos were you making as a 12-year-old?
So my voice was a little squeaky, and I was very what's the word? Insecure about it. So when I was 12, I just edited montages for people. So I learned how to edit VFX, run scripts on After Effects, do a whole bunch of like cool stuff. I learned 3D modeling, a little bit of 3D animation, 3D design. And then when I got 15, my voice had gotten a little bit deeper. So
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Because I
all
come
of
from a
that
high
shit.
voice background as a
and
child.
people don't
too.
respect you. Like
Dude.
you could be playing games and have the greatest call out, and they'll be like, "All right, bro."
When you answer the phone at your family's house and they say yes, ma'am, or like that's when it just
Yo,
like
that used to piss me off. I'm like,
Dude.
"Bitch, do I sound like a girl? What the fuck is you talking about?"
one of my first businesses I ever did, I went door to door advertising lawn mowing services, an odd job, and I had my handmade flyer, I had a little like cringy sales pitch, or like, sir, wouldn't you like to spend more time golfing and less time, landscaping? But it was just like it did take a little bit of courage because it was just like I sound like a little bitch, So you become 15, your balls drop a little bit, your voice deepens a little bit, and we have a breakthrough moment. It sounds
Yeah, so
like.
I'm like, fuck it, let me start doing commentary. I just got tired of editing because the editing was not just like Mickey Mouse montages. Like I was putting in pain. I was learning so much things. I had like infinite plugins. I was breaking PCs because they kept combusting, trying to operate After Effects. It was like early days, and After Effects is not optimized. So yeah, I started doing commentaries, and I was really hooked on.
Bro, Aiden be so cozy. Niggas get on how you dress, but that nigga be cozy, bro.
GTA. So this was around the time GTA 4 was about to wane out. GTA 5 was a few months away from release. I started just making videos, how excited I was, just speculation videos, stuff like that. And then there was a channel called Gamerspawn. Fuck that channel. At the time, though, they had 160,000 subs. And I was doing anything. So I submitted one of my videos to be put on their channels, one of those community channels. So like, you can send videos to them and they'll post your videos. I'm like, bro, a channel, and they approved it. A channel with 160,000 is about to post my shit. Bro, they posted my video. I look in the comments and I'm being slaughtered. They're like, who the fuck is this kid? This nigga sucks. Get him off the channel. Because the other nigga they had on the channel, the main guy, had this golden voice, this radio voice. And then here's me just chatting about what I want to see in GTA 5. But they was slaughtering me. They're saying, kill yourself. Stop making videos. This nigga sucks. Delete this video. Bro, it made me want to quit.
Bro, the internet was ruthless back in the day, gang. You niggas think this shit is something? Before shit started getting super extremely soft and censorship and all of that shit happened, the internet was a fucking slaughter fest, nigga. You could say whatever the fuck, be whoever the fuck, and nobody cared.
The internet can be incredibly vicious, can't
Bro,
it?
to a kid, bro. I was like 14, 15 at the time.
So what was that like? The day or two
The
with
crazy part is, it's probably like niggas between his age and like 50 going crazy on his ass.
just reading the comments, and you had this initial thrill of being accepted, and then you like the dread in your heart as you're just reading through comment after comment. What was going through your head?
It was disappointing that I wasn't good at what I was doing, but I was too delusional to stop. So I just kept doing it. So they posted like 5 more of my videos. I don't know why they did that. And I really didn't gain that much off it, considering I think I gained like a few hundred subscribers.
Did you win people over?
Nah. I went from 60 subscribers to like 260 subscribers.
But at least the comment section, do they start growing on
They
you a
hated
little
me
bit?
more. It's like a ESPN comment section once they post too much Taylor Swift memes. You're like, nigga, can you start posting some actual football? Like, they just start getting vicious. But like, people on the internet don't treat you like you're human though. They just treat you like a pixel. So, yeah. Anyway,
Facts.
but that was a good start for me though, and I knew that there was really nothing I was gonna experience that was gonna be that bad because I didn't have nobody to support me back then.
So I think a lot of successful people have a healthy amount of delusion, right?
Yeah,
Because to believe that some of these things are possible, you got to be that way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did it just bounce off you, or did that make you like, okay, I'm gonna go home and go harder? Like, what did that first experience of getting roasted do to you?
It just made me feel bad, but it didn't discourage me from wanting to do this. I was at the point I was doing it for like 4 years already. You feel me? Like, I'm too deep in, bro.
Did it follow you into real life or at school? Like, did your friends or people at school see that video and be like,
Now, my friends thought it was kind of cool that I did videos. There was certain people that in high school I knew everybody. I knew the whole school. So there was certain people I'd find would talk shit behind the scenes because I had this like corny intro. So like they would mock me and stuff like that. And I remember at the time,
What was your intro like?
it used to be like, so my name is Agent Zero, and that was that when I made that channel. So my intro used to go, hey guys, it's the double agent you can trust, and you can call me Agent Zero.
I dig it.
I might believe
So why
it
do you have
too, going
two
back in
zeros in
time.
your name?
I don't know. I was 23 is my favorite number, so I was originally gonna go 23 because that's my birthday number as well, and my house number growing up. But I don't know. 23 felt corny. Agent 23. What the fuck? Zero just kind of felt more like I wasn't trying so hard to be some shit. So it just felt right. I just locked in, and then like I didn't want to change my name. Back, I used to have many YouTube channels, and I would change. Sometimes I would make brand new YouTube channels just to change the name, because back then on YouTube you couldn't change the name. So I used to have a channel called Midnight Assassin in my first channel. And I'm like, this name is corny.
You have some CIA ass names, like you're lurking in the shadows or something.
And then I had I Blurry Films. Then I had what?
Hey, Agent, you sounding like a fed ass nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Double agent, and then fucking. You got this Spy Kid ass name as a first channel, bro. That sounded kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta be careful around Agent. Don't break no laws around. Well, Agent and Davis. Davis said don't break no laws around him either, nigga. Your ass going to jail.
At cinema, and I'm like, bro, why do I keep changing names? Whatever name I come up with next, I'm sticking with it. So the Agent Zero was my fourth channel, and that's the one I stuck with.
And at what point did you feel like you had your first taste of success?
So it depends. Like, there's all these little itty bitty tastes you get over time. I never had like one video blow me up, but I think the video that kind of opened the door for me. Eventually, I bounced around a lot. So I played games like The Last of Us, GTA was big for me, et cetera, et cetera. But then I finally landed on NBA 2K.
Hey, The Last of Us.
You and Punch Made Dev had a few collabs, right?
Did we collab?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we might have.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were in the same community. I definitely remember that nigga. But I don't know if we collab, but we were familiar with each other. He was more on the park side of things, so like where you create your player and play in the park. And I was more so on like the tips, shooting tips. Like, we weren't in the exact same.
So were you like a
niche.
2K coach almost?
For a time. So like originally, so because I was going to school for sport management, I landed on this game called My GM. Back then, nobody was uploading My GM. So all you do is build your team. You can make trades, try and win a championship, right? That was perfect for me. There was way less competition, and so I grew doing that for a while. But then after 4 years of building fucking teams, bro, you want to do something else. I was doing it every day. So eventually, I was like, fuck it. This next 2K, bro, I'm gonna be on some like I'm gonna do some park shit. Feel me? So I built my player, and I had this one game. This is back before niggas was really doing it. I had a 79-point game. First week game came out, I told niggas this is the best jump shot in the game, and it blew people's minds. And then I remember I was like, fuck, I invited my friends pull up to the Pro-Am so we could play. And naturally, I didn't go out my way to do it. I had a 95-point game. Bro, when I tell you, like, YouTube was just like, bro, what did this nigga just do? I saw Fanta last week on Twitter post, he had a 180-point game. So now niggas just one-upped it like crazy. But back then, 95 points was like, we never seen that before. So I'm like, dog, I blew you. Everyone just considered me the best shooter on YouTube, bro. This nigga's the best shooter. This nigga's the best shooter. So I ran with that. I'm like, bro, I finally found my lane. And the good thing about the park community in NBA 2K was it was way bigger. You like the goats, some of the goats came from there, like Aiden or Soluminati. There's so much like the Cash Nasty.
Aiden
like,
Ross was a 2K commentator?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all those people played that mode. There's Pretty Boy Fredo. There's like even like Kai used to play and upload that shit too. But Duke was really big at it. Davis, like there's so many people. Dev.
DDG, was he in that world?
Nah, DDG was not.
Okay.
He might have played 2K, but he wasn't like in that community, bro. Who's blowing me up? Shit gotta be an emergency. My fault.
Speaking of emergency, when we first got here, there was an armed man that went behind our car, and he pretty much strip searched me before I was allowed to go to your property.
Yeah, security be kind of serious here. That was on me.
But that was sick, though. The way that he, like, moved the car, like, I was just impressed with the setup. I guess to me, I'm just enjoying this journey so much of what is possible on these platforms and finally breaking through, finally having a good time, and, like, to pull up on somebody that, like, to think streaming leads to this palace on the top of a mountain.
Fucking nuts.
With a